Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let's see. There's a couple people in the chat, so I'm going to go ahead and say hi. Miss Katie Parquet is here. Waves. So I'm waving back. Good morning. How are you? How is everyone? Also, Rachel Lee Adams is here, hugging the like button. Thank you very much. How are you? Hope you're good. Let's see. So for those are my friends, but if there's anybody new here, my name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. And what ties all three of those things together is my love of fantasy and science fiction. Forgot to grab a note, but let's see. So as a writer, over the last several years or so, I've been writing mostly creative writing, and as opposed to some things I did in the past, which I did a lot of nonfiction at first when I started writing professionally. Yeah, and let's see. Oh, hello. Awesome. So yes, let's see. So yeah, my main work in progress is a women's fantasy that has elements of YA fantasy and epic fantasy, and all that's on a mythology base. So yeah, so essentially there's some retelling involved as well. So yeah, so in terms of the mythology and folklore, that has to do with all of that pertains to a specific country of origin, and without giving too much away, I think I'll stop there because there's also an element of mystery. So yeah, so there's that. And then as an editor, I am a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader. And I sometimes do, not sometimes, and I also, do sensitivity reading, especially when it as it pertains to the neurodivergent experience, in other words, ADHD or autism or other things, as well as some other things, as far as my specialties within that. So yeah, let's see. And then as an artist, I love working with watercolors and gouache and inks, like water-based media. And so in regards to that, a lot of times I will, so essentially you see this art around me, that is actually my own art, Emmeline. So essentially it is several different strengths of watercolor within a specific color family, and they're all warm colors. And so they were dropped and sprayed and on a watercolor paper, and then actually, let me back up a little bit. And they were actually applied to what's called a gel press, and then I put the water paper on that and smoothed it over and peeled it off. So that's what this is. And so I like using those sorts of techniques. And actually, I do have an Etsy shop, which is reopened for anybody who's gone to it before. So that is open for business. And then also I'm going to be working on my Ko-fi page shop. So I will be working on that some over the course of the week. So all of that said, what is everybody working on today? I'm going to be planning for the most part, and I have a lot of admin to do, and I'm also starting to do it. Basically, I'll be doing more brainstorming in terms of my Substack. I also have a Substack, so yeah, um, which has mostly been about my editing services. But the essentially the first post of the month, which is um, the second week of the month, I do my best to get things out on Tuesday mornings. Sometimes it's a little late, but that's neurodivergence for you. Anyway, and so I'm trying to make the last one more newsletter-y, except for last month I missed the first post due to some health issues, and then so essentially the my April post was last week. So yeah. So all that said, I hope everybody's having a good day. If I didn't say it. Also, so Camper Rides is here. Hello. How are you? And Elizabeth Landis, hello. Hello, good morning, everybody. If it's morning for you, good morning. I love this very much, by the way. I've forgotten your first name. I'm so sorry. Points for adulting. I just cleaned up the freezer. Absolutely, you get those points. Yeah, I'll probably be doing some cleaning. I usually get to that on Mondays. Didn't do much of that yesterday, so I'll be working on that over the course of the week, probably a little bit in here and there. So yeah. Mr. Camper Rates. Oh, Monique, I'm so sorry. I forget. I'm sorry. I don't know why I forget that. Anyway, my goal for this stream is to edit at least one chapter of my ex's vampire. I love that name. I finished editing chapters 10 and 11 yesterday. Okay. Awesome. Emmeline, my goal for this stream is to finish a fanfic I'm working on that I couldn't get out of my head, so I can get back to working on book 2 of my current series. I've been thinking a lot about fanfic lately. I have done that, but it's been a very long time. So yeah, thinking about that lately, and what I could do. I don't know, something. Just thinking. That's kind of in the back of my head. So yes, Monique. Yeah, we're wondering what fanfic is that for. I've been deep on an X-Men kick. Oh, since X-Men 97 started airing, so I'm working up some Professor X and Magneto stuff. Interesting. So X-Men 97. So that sounds retro 90s. I might have heard about that. I'm a little bit out of the loop because that's the new. Oh, interesting. The new X-Men series and the original one. Awesome. Yep. Watching something that you love can be very therapeutic. It is 10 after, and I have not gotten a timer, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that while you guys are talking about that. Let's see. Get a drink of water here as well. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So, are you talking about the video intro that Adrian Santiago made? Because I love it. And he also made my logo that's in the corner. And he used this to pull colors from. So, yeah. So everything matches very well. It's something. It was doing something with me earlier, and I don't know if it was just. I didn't know if it was just my my computer, my laptop, or and it wasn't tagging, and then it started doing something strange. So I just rebooted my laptop. So yeah. And the timer is blinking at you. Yes, it is. I will be making it larger in just a second. Excuse me. Thank you. And actually, he did a wonderful job. So yes, in talking to Adrian about all the stuff that I do and what I was interested in and what branding I'd used prior, especially on, say, my business cards. So I kept with a typewriter because writers, and then we just kind of went with some things that that I wanted to do. So it really worked out well. He did a wonderful job. Okay. Now, okay, so generally speaking, I do like to start at quarter after the hour so we can fit in time. Fit in fit in some at least 3 sprints, possibly 4. But lately, I've been doing 3. I've been doing 25 minutes and then either 30 or 40, and then ending with 25 to 30 minute sprints. So, well, hello. How are you? We are just about ready to do our first sprint. So let me do one more thing, and then we can get started. There we go. See, everything works together really well. Even this timer. Ironically enough. Okay. Before we get started, what are you working on today? Anybody else who I didn't talk to about that? Rachel, and please remind me how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Is it Emmy or Amy? Ema? I'm not quite sure. I'm sorry. I can't remember. What to do? Let's. If I get to do art or writing, still choosing, that is fine. During this first sprint, I will be getting into my planners. Actually, I have loads to do this week. Loads to do. So um, I have lots of admin things to do mostly, and but I would like to do some writing as well because I'd like to finish my novel sometime in my lifetime. So anyway, no, uh, um, I did have plans for finishing it at the end of the quarter, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, but there is so there are still 2 more months in the quarter, so so there's that. Anyway, so yes, planning for me. Um, and yeah, okay. Just some quick reminders before we get started. Yes, I was sipping earlier, so please remember to get a drink if you need one. Um, have a drink. Um, if you are able and need to walk around first, feel free to do that, of course. Please remember to do whatever it is you need to do for yourself, everybody. Okay. All of that said, let's go ahead and get this started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's try. Okay. Okay, there we go. How did everybody do? I did some planning in my business planner here. I have I finally splurged on a void term. This one here. It's weekly. With the one with the notes on the side, that's where I write out my list of things to do for the week, business-wise, in general. So I was working on that, and I did some hydration, and eventually I'll put my coffee on ice. I'll do that next sprint. So yeah, when the break timer goes off, then I will reset it if anybody wants a 30-minute sprint next, or a or 40, because that's fine too. And I will set everything up. Let's see. Yes, Rachel. I think I was somewhere around there. Actually, that was before we started this break, but whatever. I'll have to draw a little witch flying around among fireworks. I like that. That sounds fun. Emily got my iced coffee though, so I'm groovy. Awesome. Also, Lori, Diana came in. Hello. Not writing, but you still wanted to hang out? Thank you very much. Feel free to hang out as long as you want. Miss Camp writes, currently making a meme based on a recent TikTok trend. Internet, would you rather be trapped in the woods with a man or a bear? What's that character? Because I don't play that well. I'm not really a gamer, so. But I know you've talked about this particular game before. And yes, I will be putting my coffee on ice next time, during the next break. Did you do a reset, Emmeline? So, but then it started working for me. So maybe it was my reboot. Yeah, because I was trying to do that earlier in Sako stream, but it was, I don't know, my computer started doing something weird. So anyway, so talking back and forth about gaming and stuff and all of that. Oh yeah, so here we go. I don't know if I mentioned this before. I don't think so. These sprints today are hosted on behalf of the Heart Breathings writing community. And so a quick reminder that all of the Heart Breathings writing community group, Facebook group rules apply here. So, just keep the subjects basically to writing and related. No politics or anything like that. And no bullying or trolling, of course. Okay. Okay. I'm going to pause the timer till we decide what we want to do. 30 minutes or 40. And I gotta turn that notification off on my laptop. Okay. Note that I'm changing things to third person. Oh. And a refilled hydro flask. Awesome. Because, hydration is very important. I'm sorry, Emmeline. Yes, that meow can make people jump. And it's happened to me, even when I'm streaming and using it. So, yeah. What, Rachel? I got interrupted by a good thing. Was accepted into a local author book fair for June. That's awesome. Congrats. Oh, let me try something. Let me take this off. Let me try something. Because I upgraded to Sonoma over the weekend. I'm going to try something. Does it work? Are you guys seeing it? Because I can't see it on my end. I supposedly have a bunch of features now, but I don't know if it's working. I might have to remove all the things. Supposedly, I'm able to do the thumbs up where you see a bunch of thumbs up, something about balloons, something about fireworks. I'm not sure how to do it. So supposedly I can do that stuff now. Emily, I got 655 words. Not too shabby. And again, congrats to Rachel. More congrats. I don't know how to do the fireworks thing. I'll have to look that up, how to do all of that. Because I have a MacBook. I think it's Emmy. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So Laundry called me first, but in a very slow way, I managed to edit one page. But you did that. Oh, interesting. Paulson is a druid who likes changing into a bear, but he's very nice. Oh, very interesting. A druid, huh? He didn't want to lose alive. I can understand. I can understand that. Nice idea. Congrats. I should have got local book fairs. Yes. Local. I'm actually looks like I will be attending one that's not too far away, and it's in June. Yeah, it's like the middle of June. So I will be attending one anyway. So yeah. Yeah. Also, there's things, other local events, like some libraries will have an author event. My local library does that off and on. I was when it first started, I was one of the coordinators of it, so that was a lot of fun to help one of the librarians help set that up. So that was really cool. So yeah. Okay, so 30 or 40. What sounds good? Monique, sorry. I'm gonna read over chapter 12. If I say it enough, I'll remember, or if I see it. Let's see here. How does everybody feel about that? And then says, I'm easy, whichever time works for the group. So after my stream is over, then the lovely and talented Diane Dobson Barton will be hosting at 2 p.m. Eastern. We have talked extensively about how long I can go, where people have a bit of a break in between if they're going to go directly to her stream. So I think as long as there's about 30 minutes between or so, 30 to 45 minutes in between. Just giving that another minute for or so for the info to go to where it's going in the world. And then write that up. I will set it up. Okay, 30 minutes. Going once. Going twice. And so, okay. Let's do 30 minutes. But see Emily, you can, in this Pomodoro Kitty, it's pomodorokitty.com, and you can set your whatever color you want for the cat and the eye color. They even have where you can, sometimes cats have 2 different eye colors. You can do that here. It's really cool. And even many background colors, and you can do all kinds of things. That's pretty cool. Okay. So next sprint, yes, I'm going to put my coffee on ice because I need more water in my life. Because, I live in Florida, for anybody new. And, it's just already hot. So it already got to about 90 degrees somewhere last week. I'm just having a book coming out on the 9th of May. So not sure how to promote and get into places. My first book baby. Oh my gosh. I want it to be in all good places and schools, like a responsible parent. I can understand that. There are so many knowledgeable people around AuthorTube, and especially if you go to if you're a member of any of the Facebook groups that some AuthorTubers have created, especially Heart Breathings, there's so much information there. There's Heart Breathings, there's more. Emma Bennett has one. Rachel D. Adams has one. So yes, absolutely, congratulations on finishing, coming out on the 9th. That's amazing. And promo can be difficult. I guess it's really all about how not attitude. I guess it's attitude in a way, but and how you think about it. It can be difficult. But yeah, Emmeline says, try to be gentle with yourself. If you don't get everything right on your first launch, it's a process. Yes. I've heard this many times. I have not personally done a launch, but I'm still working on my first book baby, where I've gotten this far. I am, but when I was in school, they didn't talk about story structure at all. But I'm almost a let's just say I'm in my 50s. Let's just say I'm a Gen Xer. So anyway, yes, try to be gentle with yourself and continue asking around, and if there's anything I can do, please let me know. Also, I have some links below, all kinds of links for Heart Breathings and myself. I'm going to go ahead and let's do our second sprint finally. It's almost noon here. So yeah, I will be doing more planning mostly. And then I think that's going to take up the bulk of my my stream today. Hopefully on Thursday I will be doing some writing. Um, all right, well, let's get this second sprint started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Put my coffee on ice. All right. Did some more planning. Did some more things in that I need to do this week. Mostly that involve um, my relationship. I don't know, with making plans for the con that I usually speak at, that happens in September. So working on just laying everything out, and then I need to do a bunch of admin regarding that, basically. So yeah, so doing lots of admin things, and just writing everything out, everything I need to do this week. So yeah. And well, pit stops need to happen. So oh, I also popped a lot of things in the chat. I think this is where I was. Emily said, I think I'm using the sprint to do some tidying around the house. I'll be back to writing for sprint number 3. Awesome. So also I popped my link tree in the chat, just in case anybody's interested in anything I mentioned earlier regarding editing services, or if you want to check out my Etsy. Everything's all my stuff is in my link tree. All my social media, um, and yeah, my Etsy shop, my coffee page. So anything, if you have any questions. Looks like Mel is live now on her Scroll and Scribe channel. Yeah, if you have any questions for me about anything I've mentioned, please let me know. Also in there is a link to, I think it's the current year's, a conference that I've been involved with. Was in its second year. It just happened in February. It's called the Neurodivergent Publishing Conference, which is for anybody involved in the publishing industry. If you're an author or an editor or another service provider and you're neurodivergent, it's awesome. So anyway, all that stuff's in there. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Absolutely. Good luck on everything. So let's see. So yeah, again, these sprints are hosted on behalf of the Heart Bleeding Brain Community group on Facebook. And here is a link. This is a link to the to the group. If you want to become a member, please remember to answer the membership questions. And here is a link to some other sprints and sprint schedule. Yeah, so there's that. And Miss Diane came in. Hello. So when this timer is up, I'll switch it. I will change the time. I'll move it down to 25 minutes to wrap things up. So Diane, good morning. So yes, Mel came in on Power Play Press to bonk the like button, and she was getting ready for Tough Love Tuesday on her channel called Scroll and Scribe. So one moment while I deal with this. There we go. So I apologize for any background noises. Hubby's on the phone in the other room. But Apartment walls are kind of thin. Monique read it over chapter 12. See, I'm remembering it now. Sorry. I think I can keep the POV centered on Andy. Just need to add a bit of plot. So yes, thank you to Mel. We're showing each other some love because here is a link to Mel Scroll and Scribe. No problem. Okay, and here is a link to Diane's stream, which is right there. In case you need that set up. And you're going to go there after I'm done. Monique, I'm currently thinking about my copy of Save the Cat Writes novel and thinking that right now I want to give Andy and Jane a false sense of security. I'm actually kind of doing that at the moment. So yeah, I agree. Save the Cat is a great resource. I don't actually have a copy of it, but I've checked it out from the library before. So, but I think I'm gonna have to buy a copy of it. So, it's good to have. Emily got my space tidied up. Got a little tidied up. I have friends coming over tomorrow to pack book boxes to fulfill my Kickstarter campaign. Awesome. Which will be the definite. So I'm getting the house ready for that. And Monique is done with chapter 12. Awesome. I think it's Emmy. Emmy is, I'm still editing slowly like a snail. That's okay. Shannon came in. Hi, everyone. Made friends with the like button. Thank you. And also got done with her stream. Off to get some lunch, then back to work. So great. Yeah. So we were just about to start our which one? Our third sprint. Oh, there we go. So yeah. So I'm going to let's see. A couple more things down in my planner, and then I'm going to get started on my to-dos. And that's going to be my third sprint. So let's see. So on that note, let's go ahead and get things started with that because we have less than 25 minutes left until 1. So yeah, let's go ahead and get the next one started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I found out some information that I needed to know about just basically some admin things. Again, it's some admin things for the con I'm associated with. It takes place in the fall. Let's see. So yes, so I went to the website and I looked in my email for some stuff. So yes, now I've gotten some information that I needed. So I'm happy with that. Okay. I believe I'm here. Monique. Monique is done with chapter 12. Awesome. Excuse me. Please let me know if this works or which hand I need to do. Excuse me. So awesome. Excuse me. Get us some water. So yes, I did a lot of I did all admin today. So but again on Thursday I'll do that for sure. Make sure I carve out some writing time on Thursday, and I think I'll do some during Diane's stream as well today. Excuse me. Also, Shannon came in, said hi everyone, made friends with the like button. Thank you so much. And that was around the time she got done with her stream, off to get some lunch and back to work. And then I was playing around with layout. Sorry. Like, what's the best thing? I wanted to make sure the timer was big enough so that a lot of people can read it, even if they might have visual issues. Also, hello, hi, how are you? Excuse me. I finished a chapter I wanted to finish. We'll slowly move into drawing that witch. There we go. And meow. Also 749 words. These two are finally getting busy. Sounds fun. So yes, that so yeah, I got in three sprints. So let's see. It is approximately 5 after 1. If anybody wants another 10 minutes, friend, feel free. Let me know which one of you. But other than that, that might do it. So yes, so I finally sat down to look at some of my to-dos for the week and some content and pitching, brainstorming, lots of ideas, especially about plot and structure, as this is something I have had to do a lot of research on. And so and so there's some excuse me, some also as looking at that brainstorming, this pitching brainstorming, also as a way to find ideas for my newsletter. So please ignore that. Yeah. Let's see. Emily, gotta dip out. This was really fun. Thanks for hosting and making me feel welcome. You're welcome. You'll definitely be back. Thank you very much. Let's see. Also, Rachel says, almost finished with the newsletter. Awesome. And it says, bye, Emily. So remind me, Rachel, do you do yours twice a month as well? Is that where I got that idea from? I think so. So got some ideas from you regarding my Substack newsletter. That is. So that's how I do my newsletter at the moment. After all, it's budget friendly. It's free. Read free. Which is a good fit for me at the moment. So let's see. Rachel, yes, I use the first of the month as an update and the second one more for promos. So yes, lately what I've been doing is the second and fourth weeks of the month, and generally speaking, I post on Tuesdays. Even though I got last week's out on Wednesday. Sorry about that, but and then I missed the first post due to not feeling well. But anyway, yeah. So my first post of the month tends to be more explaining about a I've been I've been having a series where I'm explaining about stages of the book editing process. That's what I've been doing lately. Last time it was because I've seen so much confusion among writers, but it's also among editors as well. How line editing and copy editing are. There's a lot of overlap in descriptions of those things, so I I did a lot of research. I even talked to some fellow editors, friends of mine, about how they define those things. And anyway, if you want to check it out, feel free. Again, there's a link to my Substack in my linktree. But so mine is the second and fourth Tuesdays of the month. I hope Tuesdays. And so there's that. Let's see. I have 9 after the hour. Everybody's ready to wrap up. That is fine. Yeah, so in which case, thank you to everybody for watching. Thank you for everybody coming in while I'm live and or participating in the chat. Thank you to anybody watching the replay. I really appreciate that. So what else? Sorry. My regular schedule is Tuesdays and Thursdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes I go a little bit over. And then Diane Dobson Barton is after me, as I had popped in her. There it is. There it is for anybody who wants to go on. Pardon me. To go on over to Diane's channel. I'll be going in there momentarily as soon as I'm done. Let's see. Oh, before I forget, Double Down Day for Heart Breathings is this weekend. So that is the first Saturday of the month. Looks like I will be doing that. Full schedule for that is not quite ready to my knowledge. So, yeah, but if anybody's in the group, that information is coming. Yeah, Double Down Day is great because there's a lot of people streaming in one day, 4 heart breathings. And so it's a lot of fun. And people try to get a lot of work done. So it's a literal double down day. So where people will take their take their goal and double it. So for word count goal to meet. Okay, well, okay, I'm going to go ahead and call it, and then so I'll say thank you very much for watching, and again, and anyway, I will see you guys later. Hopefully Thursday. All right, bye everybody.